no matter how young or how old your home is, it's probably worth taking a look around to see where you can save some energy. That's exactly what I've done today at my house. And Dave Dombrowski from ARS Rescue Rooter was kind enough to take a look around and tell me some things I need to work on. And I'm ashamed to say I have a lot to work on, don't I?
There do have a few items that are, luckily there's some very easy fixes.
Okay.
But there's some things that really need some attention right
Okay,
now.
my house was built in 2006. So does it look about the way you would expect it to look?
It does.
Okay.
2006 sounds like it's just around the corner, but unfortunately time flies for us as we get a little bit older, and that's getting a few years on it right now.
What was the biggest problem you noticed?
The biggest thing to notice right now was a maintenance item, in that your condensate drains were clogged.
Okay.
And that's just normal gardening issues. What happens is that during the winter, grass clippings get backed up, dirt gets moved around, you get out there, you start throwing mulch around, and it clogs the drains. Well, nothing happens in the wintertime, but the first time you start that up in the summer, the water goes to run outside, and it's like having a clog at the end of a hose. It has no place to go. And that drain water backs right up into your system. And if everything works right, your unit just shuts off and you say, why am I warm? If it doesn't, you notice that there's water dripping on your head while you're sleeping.
Oh no! Wow, okay, that's one problem I need to fix outside.
Easy fix. Very
Easy?
easy fix.
And on the inside, we took a look up in the attic and noticed some ductwork issues.
You have the very common issue with homes being built in the mid-2000s. Unfortunately, they're still being done today. It's just a matter of good workmanship. Ductwork is a flexible product. It's tied in, it's a long tube, and the more you tighten it, the more you restrict airflow. So what was 10 inches to start with became 8 inches, became 6 inches. And you really needed the 10 inches of airflow going through. But just by that one act of tightening it up, it caused problems.
And that's causing me money.
It's costing you a ton of money. It's making your unit work harder. And more important, it's making those rooms uncomfortable.
Right, right. Also, my roof or my attic gets really hot in the summertime, and you know exactly why.
Yeah, we have two easy solutions for that. One is a very, very common thing that we see, and that is your home was built with ridge vent. In other words, it's designed for air to come in under the soffits, where the inside, and it's all protected. That all looks terrific for you, and it rides up to your attic. And the very highest point, because hot air rises, there's a ridge vent. There's an opening there. The air runs out. Everything's warm and fuzzy and happy. They forgot to cut yours open. The roofers come in, and the very last step when they're all finished is to go ahead and cut it open. They just forgot. Happens all the time. Nobody noticed it during the inspection. So your air is coming and it's going nowhere. So it's just building up. Those attics can get to be 150, 160 degrees during the summer.
Yikes.
If we get the air flowing with the ridge vent, we can get it down to 120, 130.
Okay.
And all that is a razor blade and cutting some things open.
Easy fix.
Easy fix. The best fix out there, though, and we really have a great program with the government right now, is what's called a solar fan. It's a large fan. It's about the size of the center of this table.
Okay.
It's run off solar power. There's no energy usage. It goes right into your roof. There's a 25-year warranty on our product. It takes the air. It's a big fan. And it's just like the fan in your bathroom, and it exhausts the air in the attic. It's on a thermostat, so it only runs typically when it's over 110 degrees.
Okay.
Takes the air out of your attic, runs by the fan, costs nothing to operate. As I said, it has a 25-year warranty, but the really nice part, product runs about $1,000 to install, because you're talking about roofing and getting up there and doing everything safely. But there's a federal and state program in place right now that'll pay for 67% of that. So for just a few $100s, we can take care of that whole problem, and you're doing something good for the environment.
Noticed a little bit of rusting in a drain pan in my attic. What's that about?
That's a bad sign.
Oh.
Your drain pan should never have any water in it whatsoever. It's an emergency situation.
So this is coming off the AC?
This is coming off the AC and the condensate line. Now, what you currently have does not even meet current code.
Oh no.
So what you're asking to do is to have the water run out, go into a pot, catch the water, and then stop it from running through your ceiling. Because if that leaks, it's going to come through your bedroom. You're going to have a mess. So current code actually requires another device called a safety tape.
Okay.
And this is a little thing that attaches right to where that one tube comes down. This stops the water from ever hitting your drain pan.
Okay.
So it shuts it off. There's a little electrical connection here. Water hits it, shuts it off. Much more modern. Keep the drain pan there. You have to have that. Anything you have the safety switch in there as a third backup. But there's all different levels of backup. But the best thing to do and no matter what, is normal preventative maintenance. Just like your car, you wouldn't go for 2 or 3 years without cleaning it. You've gone for a long time upstairs. But
Too long.
I didn't mention, it's been a while since having it cleaned.
Yeah.
That alone will prevent all these major issues. Better to get clean it today than have a major problem later on.
Okay, Dave, you've given me my marching orders. Thank you.
But we're glad to help out. Just call us anytime. Thank you again.
Okay, if you've got some of these same issues and you need to have your house maintained, be sure to reach out to ARS Rescue Rooter. You can find them online at arsraleighdurham.com.